this morning I was walking to a cafe because lately, like Saturdays are the only times that I have time to do anything. So I end up finding little places near where I live that I can go. Like there are just a ton of cafes near me and stuff. So I was walking and I've been such a shut-in the last several weeks that I was really self-conscious about being out in public for some reason. Like, I don't know. I felt really strange about it. So I was walking down the sidewalk, wondering if I looked okay walking down the sidewalk like a total weirdo. Like, well, where's your person that you're with? And out of nowhere comes this super old dude with a red hat with a panda on it and just the classic shorts, long socks, tennis shoes combo, a really sick horse, a moose, and he had this red bag over his neck, and inside the bag was a little wiener dog.
This is going a lot of places.
With his little head poking out, and it was that exact moment that I realized I was being so silly for being self-conscious about being in public and not wanting to look weird, because that guy looked super weird and he was super happy and he did not give a single shit in the whole world. And I was like, man, you're my hero.
No,
for the
but
day.
this is where you're mistaken. You're the weird one. He's on another plane of existence. There's no reason he shouldn't feel confident because he's astral projected.
Okay, so you're trying to make me feel worse, but I'm actually not going to listen to you. Why don't you just go fuck your...
We're trying to find some medicine for this fucking moose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we're also having a lesson in human conventions. Human societal conventions. Animal... Man, but you know what would be great is if I could just find the thing outright. Whatever.
Must heal, moose.
Oh, here we go.
Must feel compassion.
Organic pharmacology textbook discovered.
Perfect.
Hello. Exactly
could have
what
just
we
asked
needed.
me for mine.
Got it right here.
Under my pillow. Oh.
You're wearing skinny jeans. Where did you pull that out of?
Unbelievable.
Skinny jeans. What a concept. But you know what's so funny is that most fashionable pants are just naturally slim fitting. So no one really calls anything skinny anymore. Or do they still?
Yeah, I think,
sure.
But if you do, skinny jeans have become crazy. If you're actually going to wear skinny jeans, we're talking like leggings out of denim. I was the king of skinny jeans back in the Hot Topic days. Get that shit that's like stretchy denim. It's fucking so tight, my wiener just inside me. It's crazy.
Not a big fan of that visual, but...
Just hanging out with my buds the other day. They're like, yeah, man, we're gonna come over to your place. We're gonna BYOB, bring our own beer. And they brought over a big case of Coors. And I was like, this is gonna be fun, but just so we know, I hate this. I hate it. I'm gonna drink it because I love you, but I hate this. I've become such a freaking slob about that kind of stuff. It has to be the good stuff, you know? Like a microbrewery in San Diego.
Are you one of those craft beer people? Or it's just like, oh, I only drink the finest. Oh, what's beer talk? IPA?
Well, yeah, so first of all, you're not even qualified to have this conversation. Second of all, I just told you a story about my friends bringing over cheap beer and me drinking it. But if I have a choice between a 1995 Kia and a 2012 Maserati, I'm going to choose the Maserati, okay?
Car's a fucking car. It all
Oh my God, you
goes
so
places.
don't
It all
think
tastes
that.
like pee.
I'm so ready for you to stop talking.
Pea soda. That's what it tastes like.
That's fine.
Yeah, did I just blow your
No.
mind? Because it's carbonated urine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let
Like-
you talk. Just get out your immature feelings.
Because like when it's something like scotch or whiskey, that matters.
Oh, it
you know,
matters?
the age
Oh,
of
so
something.
a different
Yeah.
alcohol that has entirely different flavors and has just as many people who hate it isn't at all the same. I mean, it's just universally good, right? There's no debating that. Very interesting.
No, I mean, I don't care if other people hate it. I just like it.
Gotcha.
I care enough to know that people are entitled to like whatever they want, but behind closed doors, when no one can hear me, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
I judge the fuck out of them.
Pretty much.
There were all these old trees, half of them probably dead, but they were super big and their limbs were kind of falling all over each other. So we would go into the back and climb up one of the trees, and then without touching the ground, scale from tree to tree. It was this crazy, like, tree climbing marathon.
No, I know what that is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about...
No, I don't know what tree climbing is.
Okay, clee climbing I've done. No, the
Yeah,
tree climbing
I'm good
was
at that.
totally on another level. So when I see you running through these forests, and there are like these huge trees, you can jump up on the roots and flip around, and there's trapeze and boars all over the place. I feel like I can relate, you know?
Doubt it.
You a tree climber?
No, because I grew up in the desert.
Oh, you're right.
Unfortunately.
Can't climb those.
Some of us weren't fortunate enough to have grass in our front
well,
yards. Thanks.
well, you know what? There's either climbing the trees in the woods or doing meth. It was about the only options you have in the Midwest, so...
And I have neither.
That's why I do this! That's all I have.
Craft beer.
Don't bring that back up. Just leave it.
You know, I know that you enjoy those things and that you think about them a lot. And so half of that was just me trying to piss you off.
Do I think about them a lot? Because I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Maybe when we were in college when I was 20, but I don't anymore. In fact, I rarely, if
John,
ever.
you're like 22.
I'm 23!
What could-
Remember my age! Don't insult my taste and forget my age!
What could have changed in fucking 3 years?
You're not older than me. You've never been older than me. It was really clear to me that the lame-ass college parties we went to where Bud Light was floating around versus the times I could actually have something decent where I'm like, oh, that is a flavor. I understand what that is. That's when I started to really enjoy it. But nowadays, I never really buy it or drink it. But when I go out, I have gained enough knowledge to where I'm like, oh, I'm in the mood for a stout or this, you know? But
A stout.
a stout, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's
My crappy taste in beer. I'm just kidding. Whoa, that's weird. Why have I never seen that before? We'll explore that in a sec. So,
So anyway,
what else can I piss you off about? What other things can I talk about to piss you off?
I don't know. Why don't you go for it? Try to take something that you have no knowledge on and then try to judge me for it. Why don't you go ahead and try it? Here, singing. Why don't you talk about singing?
Yeah, opera's...
Tell me that you don't like my singing.
Opera's dumb and it all sounds the same.
I don't sing opera anymore, so try again. Try a little harder. Go ahead. You're being irrelevant. Try harder.
Man, when you get made fun of as much as I do, especially when your voice cracks as much as I do, you just become so desensitized to
I
other
disagree.
people's
I think you're
feelings.
extremely sensitized to people's feelings.
No, that's true.
I think you're a very sensitive dude.
No, I am a super sensitive dude. I'm just trying to get a rise out of you.
But here's the thing, is when you just say things that are wrong, it's not going to make me frustrated because you're pushing my buttons. It's frustrating because you're wrong.
I don't know. You try to piss me off. Say something that'll piss me
I'm
off.
not going to say something to piss you off. You're not my punching bag.
Why?
Well, sometimes you are, but only when I really need it.
Well, that statement in itself sounded very unhealthy. But we'll just get past. We'll just move past that.
That's not true. That's not true, because when you have friends and you really love each other, sometimes the other person freaks out and you think in your head, you know what? You're going through some shit right now, and if you need to get that out, I'm here for you. But after this, I'm going to let you know that you weren't yelling at me for a good reason, and you're just going to have to accept it. Anyway.
I don't know what sort of behavior I exhibited in our past that might have led you to think that way, but I should probably correct that. Right? I'm just kidding. You can
Stop.
be. You can do whatever you want.
Right? Isn't that the idea? Like, you care about someone, they're yelling at you, you're like, hey, I love you. You're freaking out, you're being an irrational person, but
Not if it's like all the time.
Right.
You're not allowed to yell at me
did
all
I
the time.
say all the time? Again, can we stop fabricating things? Can we only talk about things we know? Can we not make things up? That'd be great.
Sure. I think I know that IPA.
Stands for what?
I know that IPA is pretty asinine because beer is stupid.
What does it stand for?
I-
Go ahead, tell me what it stands for. Yeah, okay.
Indian
See you later.
Pale Ale.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Didn't I just say what it
No, it
is?
was
It's
totally
Indian
correct.
Pale Ale, right?
It is.
Yeah. Get fucked. Oh, you suck.
Sounds like you're the one who doesn't know about beer, or does.
I literally just said the right thing.
What I meant to say was you're the one who does know about beer. So now you're the asshole who likes craft beer.
So now you don't know about beer or video games.
Woo! All right, I want you to have a good weekend, and I will talk to you later. Call me when you get the stick out of your ass. Bye.
There's only so many punches one entity should take before they realize that maybe my axe won't prove fruitful in this lopsided battle against the sexy robot who can teleport and spawn swords versus my ugly ass and my big ol' stupid hands.